All right, welcome back. So here we are, we're in 3.9. This is probably one of the more complicated ones. They give us some code, but they don't really tell us exactly what we need to do or how we need to do it. If I run this the way it exists now, it's going to say, wait a minute, you got a problem on line 8. Well, I'll go ahead and put an end in there and run it again. It'll run fine. This code, it had a problem there because I defined something and didn't do anything in it. The others were defined and they actually did something. The main doesn't actually invoke or call any of that stuff. Essentially, I want it to call not the built-in sort. I want it to call my insertion sort or my quick sort. So let's go build insertion sort. Now, for insertion sort, I equals left plus 1. While I is less than or equivalent to right. Let's go deal with this. I want a temp placeholder. Item to insert will be our temp equals list I. So we get whatever's in index I and we put in a little temp placeholder. Now I'm going to say J equals I plus 1. I've got two indexes I'm playing with, I and J. I took what's in I put it in temp or item to insert. That's our little temporary placeholder. Now I'm going to do a condition while J is greater than or equal to 0. If item to insert is less than list J. So if what's in our temporary placeholder is less than what's in the second position the first time through, then what are we going to do? Well, I want to say list J plus 1 equals list J. And then from there, J minus equals 1. Decrease it by 1. Else, we break out. Come back to our while. List plus 1 equals a temp value. Let's say I plus equals 1. Now, let's go test insertion sort. Let's see if insertion sort works for us. It says it's got a problem on line 11. What did I do on line 11? Oh, I don't want that there. It was on the one prior to. Let's run it. Now it says it's got a problem on, and there we go, it's indentation. Let's run it again. Now it says it's got a problem on line 19. I didn't hit return. Now we got through some of it. Insertion source missing 2 requirements, right and left. Yeah, insertion sort does require right and left, and we did not pass those values. Now let's go ahead and put this back. It should run fine. Ran fine. It's using the built-in sort. We'd have to pass it a couple of values here, right and left. And I could get those values just by going through and having the data that was created here. Let's look to see if our checks work out all right. It says we've got some issues. On line 7 in the test, list assignment index out of range. Go back and check and see. I equals left plus 1. I is less than or equivalent to right. J equals I minus 1. There's my problem. Let's see if it works now. One worked. It says the other one did not work yet. See what just took place? I had that colon right up against it. It said, you're wrong. Well, I wasn't necessarily wrong. That's fine. This says it's looking for \s space insertion sort, followed by parentheses, list, comma, left, comma, right, and parentheses, and a space. It's looking for that specific string, and it wants a space after there. This is why I do the videos, so I can get you through them when little trivialities like this come into play. So we went through this. I is left +1. J is the first one. If J's greater than 0 or equal to 0, we'll go do this. Time to insert, our item to insert, we set it at the second position. So it's a second position. If the second position is greater than the first, then they get swapped. J decreases by 1. And then we proceed. Okay. So that got us through that one. And I will see you in Module 4.